Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the new Pillsbury Banana Bread. It says Banana Bread Batter. This is made with real bananas, which is always a good thing. It says keep dough refrigerated on the front. So we bought this in the refrigerated section at Kroger. It was $5.99. Where all the other Pillsbury like little croissant what are those called? The little pastries and the biscuits and stuff like that. That's where these were at Kroger. When you turn it over, you'll notice different directions though, different than most things, because it says remove banana bread batter from the refrigerator. Let stand at room temperature for 15 minutes. So I have set a timer on my phone, and for 15 minutes, this is gonna set just like this in this package. Heat the oven to 350. I'm doing that right now. I'm preheating my oven to 350. So it'll probably take 15 minutes for it to heat up anyway. So that'll probably be perfect timing. Grease a non-stick loaf pan with cooking spray. So I have my pan here, my loaf pan. I use the Great Value vegetable oil spray, and I just sprayed it in there. And then it says cut the end of the package, squeeze batter into the loaf pan, spread evenly. So we're gonna do that when we come back, but I just wanted to show you this is the setup for the next 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes, and I promise you, as soon as my timer, the stove went off, and then the timer on my phone went off, so it was perfect. 15 minutes. That's how long it takes my oven to preheat to 350. It says cut and squeeze. So we're going to cut and squeeze, and then it says bake until the top is dark golden brown, or until toothpick inserted in center comes out clean. It says 60 to 70 minutes. It says shiny or glass pans may need to bake an additional 5 to 10 minutes. Mine's definitely not shiny. It has been around the block.
But it's glass.
But it is glass. It says cool 15 minutes. I'm trying to read what I can because this is going to be messy once I open it up. No high fructose corn syrup, no colors from artificial sources. Do not microwave banana batter. Do not use if unsealed. It says there's 15 servings in here. 1/15 of the loaf is 190 calories. So, and normally I know I don't tell you that until we get over to the table, but it says cut it here. But since this is going to be so gooey, I mean, look at that. This is just like...
It's a batter you would mix up in a pan.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's just different getting it out like this. Yeah, in a bowl. Yeah. Yeah, you would normally mix your... we've actually have a banana bread recipe on the channel. So if you type in Tammy Dunn banana bread, you'll come up with it. Banana bread recipe, and yeah, you would normally mix this up in a bowl and then move it over to the pan. So I'm gonna just take a spoon.
You can smell the bananas though.
Yeah, just flatten this out, and yeah, it's not hard to do at all because we've let it lay out. So I'm just gonna get it pretty flat. And so I'm going to put, it said 60 to 70 minutes. I'm going to set my timer for a little early, like, I don't know, like we'll go to 50. And then I'll check it at 50, and then I'll go longer, or we'll see. But I will always tell you when it comes out the total time it baked. This is how the banana bread looks when it comes out. You were going to be shocked at the time it was in. So their directions said to bake it for 60 to 70 minutes. And then if it's a glass pan, add 5 to 10 minutes additional time. So I told you when we left that we would start checking it at 50 minutes. So I checked it at 50 minutes and I knew immediately. I thought, I'm definitely going to reset my timer for another 10 minutes automatically because it was just soupy. And a little brown, but mainly it was really, really, really jiggly. So long story short, I ended up baking this for their full baking time, which was 60 to 70. So I went 70, but then it said for a glass pan, add 5 to 10 minutes. I actually added the 10 additional minutes. So this is baked for 80 minutes. 80 minutes total. And so now that the 80 minutes is up, we've taken it out of the oven. They want you to wait 15 minutes before you cut it. So I have set my alarm again on my phone. And so we're going to wait 15 minutes and then come back and cut this. So I've waited 15 minutes. And this is supposed to be like 15 servings. So that means it's going to be a very thin slice. I mean, much thinner than what I normally would give myself of banana bread. I like a nice thick slice. Now, you know the first slice is always the ugliest. So I'm going to do this one a little, well, look. Oh, it's not even cooked. Look, it's not even fully cooked. So after 80 minutes, well, you can see this is kind of wet. Look at that. That is raw right there. We're still going to try it. I'm going to try the other end. So after 80...
Leave it in there an hour and a half. Huh?
After 80 minutes, it still is not cooked. That is just absolutely crazy to me. Yeah, because I checked it again and again. Yeah, it is. It's still raw in there. It makes you, yeah, look. Oh my gosh, look at that.
That's raw.
That is raw. Yeah, raw. So we're going to try what we can for you. So we're going to try a raw banana bread.
No, it's not raw on the end.
No, it's not on the end.
I mean, how long would you have had to bake it? I mean, that was like at the way extreme end of baking.
I cooked it to the very, very limits of what they said. And
it still needed probably another 10 minutes. Probably,
at least,
because it was raw.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you saw it. It was soupy in the middle, and the outside was baked well. So let's see if it tastes good. What we can.
I told Amy, I said you'd almost have to get, if you really want to cook it, you'd get a smaller, skinnier pan, and maybe with baked batter. I don't know.
I do like the flavor.
The flavor is really, really nice. It's very strong banana flavor.
Yeah, that has a terrific banana flavor. I really do like that. I just got the center. I didn't get any of the edge piece.
The crust is nice and crisp. I also think if you'd left that in there too much longer, it would have been very burnt on the outside.
It would have been.
So even though the inside would have been done, the outside would be like crispy. I like the flavor of it. I got butter.
We always, when I make homemade banana bread, we put butter on it.
Probably too much.
You can either put it in the oven and heat it up a little bit, or if you have a toaster oven, put it in your toaster oven. That's what we always did growing up. Now that microwaves have been around for a long time, you can put it in that newfangled microwave machine and put it in there for a couple seconds and heat it up. But it's terrific, usually heated up with some butter. What did you think about the flavor though before the butter?
It's good. Very good.
Yeah, it just tastes like a sweet banana.
Yeah, it's very good. I like the flavor of it quite a bit. And the butter just adds a creaminess to it, almost like a different flavor. It doesn't need butter at all. It's actually really good by itself. Usually you add butter to, or at least we always did. We added butter to it to add some moisture to it.
Yes.
This doesn't need it because first of all, it wasn't cooked all the way.
Right.
So
you know what? I like it better without the butter.
I know. I almost liked it better without too.
Yeah, I like it better just plain.
I think it's a good product as far as flavor goes, and even the texture's decent. But boy, the bake times, they're really off on something. Either the temperature's off or the time's off. Something's off in their directions. I don't know what it is.
We'll just eat all the outside crust and eat what we can, throw away the rest.
Yeah, literally. Because even mushy kind of and soft, it's not bad. It's just kind of like
it's
slightly unbaked bread.
Like it's really good. So like
or a cake that's not quite done.
So I don't mind. I don't want to eat the completely, like you saw in the center, it was completely raw.
Yeah.
But some of this, like I could eat of this completely.
Oh yeah.
Because it's still, it has a really nice flavor, and it's not completely runny, you know. But the banana, it tastes like real banana. It tastes like real fresh banana.
And I like it that it's not brown banana either. It doesn't have that sharp but old banana flavor. But
it's sweet, and I do like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they could. I don't know. I did everything I was supposed to do. And I really do like the flavor. I just think something needs to be tweaked.
Like I said, maybe if you got a long, skinny pan, it would work better. Like a longer, skinnier loaf pan. Yeah, that bigger one just did not work.
This is the one that when I'm making regular loaves,
your own banana bread.
Yeah, that's what I use. I do have another one, and it is a ceramic, but.
You also have a long, skinny metal one.
Yeah, but that's for more like meatloaf.
Yeah.
Really, that's a meatloaf pan. But really, if it's going to be that particular and that finicky, then it needs to say on the package, don't use it in glass. Because, so somewhere something just went wrong. But I genuinely do love the flavor. I love the flavor.
I would buy it again if you could figure out the timing.
Yes, if they tweak it a little bit, the times, the temperature, whatever needs that. Because right now, I don't know that I would buy it again.
Because you wouldn't trust.
Because I know to bake it for 80 minutes, but then it needs to bake longer. But then you don't want it to burn, and I guess you could cover it at 80 minutes, and then cook it an additional probably take another 15.
At least
you saw how runny
minutes,
it was. But that's the only thing I would do different at this point. So you'll just, if you've made this, let us know. What are your thoughts? What did you think? Because it really does have a great flavor. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.